Morning.
So I will get started. Let me just pull up my notes. All right, so welcome to the Philadelphia Commission of Human Relations public session for July 16th, 2021. Can we start the meeting with the approval of meeting minutes? Any corrections? None? All right, no corrections noted. I move that we accept the minutes as they are submitted into the records. Next up are the cases recommended for closing. Are there any recusals? Regina, she has a recusal. You're on mute. You're on mute, Regina.
Not drilling today. A recusal from the first ban the box case where the complainant is represented by the Penn legal assistants.
Noted. Any other recusals? All right. The recusals have been noted and the cases recommended for closing are as follows. Under employment, we have Bobby Green versus Resource for Human Development Incorporated, Karen B. Lewis versus School District of Philadelphia, Anna Ferreira versus Navicor Group LLC, Tracy Lynn Perella versus Allied Pilots Association, Nigel Bell versus Thomas Jefferson University Hospital. Under public accommodations, we have Luigi Aquati versus Nature's Way Medicine, and under Ban the Box, we have Jamal Montgomery versus Lyft Incorporated. And I think that is it. All right. Oops. Sorry, you guys, I'm navigating between screens here. I thought I was a pro at this. All right, I'm back. All right, can I have a motion to accept the cases? All right, I see both Regina's and Rebecca's hands up. So I take that as the first and the second. All in favor? All right, everyone's hands up. All right, so cases, case closings for the month of July have been accepted. And now I can turn it over to Kia for her first ever public session executive director's report. Hi, Kia.
Hi, Shalimar, and thank you. So in terms of our update for this month, we have a legislation and policy update. Councilman Dom introduced a resolution. The resolution was number 210655 that authorized a Committee on Commerce and Economic Development to hold a hearing to examine the exclusion of Israeli food truck Moshava from a local food festival, which was called Eat Up the Border. That event was subsequently canceled. Under the resolution, the agency was tasked with reviewing the facts of the incident and testifying regarding best practices for organizations and cultural event planners who encounter similar situations. Based on our review of the facts associated with the incident, there does not appear to be any intentional discrimination or actions motivated by anti-Semitism. Our agency, however, will testify to provide resources to the public regarding best practices for organizations and cultural event planners who encounter threats of violence or other hate crimes. Under the local sunshine law, we are required to post meeting agendas as well as transcripts or recordings of all of our meetings online. The agency is working to update our website to accommodate these requirements. We are also working with the city's procurement office to secure ad placements in the newspaper to provide proper notice to our public about these public sessions. Under prevention and education, we have several updates. Representative Abigail Sue delivered a conflict resolution training to neighbors in the Northeast. Representative Carlos Aviles Marcano has been assisting in the 24th and 25th police districts in planning a community block party. The 25th Police District Block Party was held during this reporting month, and the 24th District's event is planned for August. Deputy Director Randy Duque sat on a panel organized by Pennsylvania State Senator Hohenstein and the Northeast Philadelphia Development Center to discuss public safety for Chinese residents in the Northeast community. Randy has also been working with the Police Advisory Commission to develop a community police relations program, a police mediation program rather, in which the pilot program to address service level complaints is set to begin in the coming months. During this reporting period, he helped conduct an information session for prospective volunteer mediators for the program and will assist in establishing a mediator list. Noteworthy conflict responses from our agency include a response for the Cambodian Association of Greater Philadelphia. During the week of July 4th, CRD Representative Boonrat Math worked closely with the Cambodian community after an anonymous letter threatening harm to Cambodians, assuming they were responsible for setting off fireworks in Mifflin Park, was sent over to the Cambodian Association. They held a press conference, including some community partners, for which our office, along with several other agencies and departments of the city, were invited. Randy spoke on the importance of reporting hate at the press conference and continues to maintain contact with the association so that we can provide support. Other other noteworthy events for this reporting period. I began my tenure as the executive director on June 21st, 2021. Another noteworthy event was that Randy participated in a city delegation to meet with Japanese ambassador and consul general in New York by the name of Kanji Yamanouchi, where he discussed the city's response to AAPI hate. He also participated in a seminar on the issue that was held for members of the local Japanese American organization. So far for this month, there have been 11 incidents of hate reported to our agency. Of this, 0 were determined to be not hate related and 8 were actually confirmed. There were also 3 unconfirmed acts of hate due to insufficient information for us to make a determination. Year to date, there have been 46 incidents of hate reported to our agency. Of this number, 8 were determined to actually not be hate related, 32 were confirmed, and 6 were unconfirmed. Our cumulative number, there have been 443 reports of hate incidents. And of those, 33 were determined not to be hate related, 261 were actually confirmed, and 143 were unconfirmed. There were also 4 calls to the hotline or emails expressing concern, but no incident was reported, and not calculated in the number of reports of hate incidents. Our next executive session will be held August 13th, 2021, and our next public session will be held August 20th, 2021. And that concludes my report.
Thank you, Kia. Any questions for Kia? All right. I think we're all ready for the weekend.
Yeah, I just had one question. I think you said that, if I understood correctly, you said that you testified. Is that right?
No, about the Mashaba food truck incident.
Yeah, yeah.
No, so the hearing hasn't been scheduled yet.
Oh, I saw.
But under the resolution, we've been tasked with testifying about best practices.
Okay, okay. I understand. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm sorry if I missed this. Did you mention the work that we were doing with the stripper strike with Councilwoman?
I did not, I'm sorry. So in terms of the stripper strike, Councilwoman Gautier contacted our office to see if we would be involved in facilitating community meetings about the stripper strike, an event that was held last year. I guess it was an inaugural event last year. There were 3 different events. The purpose of those events from the organizers' side is to raise awareness about safety and wage issues for the exotic dance community. Randy reached out to Councilwoman Gautier's legislative council to let me back up. The community, there are concerns in the community that the event, that they do not want that event in Malcolm X Park, because there are children who are also in the park, and the community felt as if the display, the costumes that the exotic dancers were wearing in their display was not appropriate for children. And so we have been asked to facilitate those community conversations. Randy contacted the Legislative Council for Councilwoman Gautier, and we haven't gotten a response back, but we do intend to make connection with both the community representative as well as the event organizers to find out if there's a space where we can meet to discuss both the concerns of the community as well as the organizers, so that we can facilitate discussion of their concerns before next year's event. The stripper strike has already taken place. So that occurred for this year in early June. At this point, it would be sort of proactive involvement for supporting the parties for next year.
Thank you. Thank you for that update. And so Kia mentioned this already. The executive session for June will be held on August 13th, and the public session will be held on August 20th. Readers for the month of August are Commissioners Albert, Austin, and Loren. Before, that made me think of something. Before I make the motion to adjourn, Kia, can you give an update on our newest commissioner?
Yes, the newest commissioner should have received his appointment letter by now. He has been officially appointed. His name is Adnan Zulfikar. I hope I'm saying his name correctly. But we are looking forward to his involvement and are sure that he will be a tremendous resource to the commission.
Awesome, thank you. That reading the commissioners made me remember that, so. All right, so with that, could I have a motion to adjourn? All right, I see first and a second by Rebecca and who else? And Sarah. Thank you, Sarah. All in favor? All right, all hands are up. Meeting is adjourned. Thank you, everybody, and have a great weekend.
Have a great weekend.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, you all. Congratulations, Kia, on your first report.